I don't know why I'm feeling Taurus strong, but I am. I am a Taurus. The Seven of Cups was left down here. Perhaps we are dreaming or coming into where we have a lot of options or a lot of choices. These two decks are together kind of mixed. I am going to do that. Just mix them together just for your reading, Taurus. See what the messages are for you regarding these options, these choices. And it's almost as if they're like far out, or like we're putting our hands through something to get something else. It's almost like mystery options, like almost like we don't see all of the choices. Perhaps we're not even available that all these options, I mean, perhaps we're not aware that all of these options are available to us. But whatever the case may be, we're going to find out about this Seven of Cups for you, Taurus, right here, right now. For Taurus. Choices. So perhaps you feel stuck in this, almost like we don't know what to choose from, or let's see, justice in reverse. So perhaps some kind of injustice is involved here. I don't know, this card is shining. The world. Okay, maybe this injustice is ending. I wanted to put this world on top of this injustice, like no more. And then when I lifted up the injustice, look, the Ace of Swords, Pentacles is in reverse here, like solidifying this. No more injustice, no more lies. And wait, here's the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords. It's as if you're the only one that could make this choice, and perhaps the Emperor has something to do with it. It's as if we have to put some work in as this Emperor, as this, perhaps we have to protect or come into some kind of leadership role where we have to make some kind of big decision over the whole empire. These two are under this one, like these go together. The Page of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, and the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. So we will talk about this little combo. All right, we set it up. Let's put this over here so you can see your cards too. Alright, so perhaps this is a group effort, or perhaps this has something to do with work or a group or your family, or something like this. With the Page of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity or a new, we are just exploring. It's almost as if with the Seven of Cups, we're coming into the Page of Pentacles, which the Page of Pentacles is really learning about this. We're finding out some kind of knowledge. We're going to school. We're being skilled on whatever these things may do. And I'm really being drawn to this image right here, like putting her hands in here without looking. She's like, I'm picking the mystery choice, and she's putting her hand in here like hoping to get the right thing. Perhaps this is what she's doing when she's putting her hand in here. This is this new thing. This is this Page of Pentacles. She's exploring this option. How does it feel? Is it cold? What can you see? How does it make you feel? Does it have a smell? Does it have a sound? Can you hear it? Does it make you feel creative? You know, this is very abstract and very, it's almost as if we're trying to connect some kind of dots, or connect this with this and this. And maybe we are putting our hand in here and feeling and connecting this with what we already know. Perhaps that is the bad judgment. Perhaps this is what we're doing wrong, or perhaps this is what we're healing from. This is the new knowledge that we gain, to heal from this. We're closing cycles with the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is coming to a painful end. We're closing some kind of cycle. Perhaps it is a cycle about the way we used to process these things, when we were making our choices before. And I know from my own personal self that this injustice, this bad judgment about new things, especially when it comes to cups, we're talking about relationships, and in the relationship dynamic, that shit has come to an end for me, just to get a little personal, just to get, to give you an example of what the Seven of Cups in bad judgment, Page of Pentacles new thing is. Okay, so instead of making this bad judgment about, about the way we choose our options, perhaps we never did this before, like went in without looking and just by the feel of it. Something like that. There is also something hidden right behind this Seven of Cups, which has some kind of energy behind it. We'll figure that out at the end. Oh, and the Two of Pentacles, that was at the bottom. At the first time I stopped, it did come up. It came up right above the Five of Pentacles. So this is what's got you left out in a cold dish choice, where it's kind of sort of like you feel strapped. And that was in a reading I did a short. It said, you feeling strapped, something like this. But it's as if that was just a reflection. This is almost like we are mentally strapped, physically closed off. It's as if we're closing off our heart to make this decision. Or perhaps this is like, okay, well, we're closing off to the outside world and feeling what our heart feels on the inside about what we have in our hand, what these options are. Perhaps we limited these options from 7 to 2, or we broke them down 7 to 3, and then we went from 3 to 2. And then we have another Five of Pentacles. So it seems as though we are dragging this choice that we have to make. It seems as though we're in this decision, or in this indecision, because of see all them cups we're dragging, all them strings that are still attached. It's as if there's some kind of strings attached to this King of Swords in reverse. Now, this could be a way of thinking. This could be you. This could be a situation, or this could be the person you're dealing with. Now, the King of Swords is almost like this tyrant, the opposite of the Emperor, how I said we had to be disciplined, and, it's almost the opposite of this. I see this as this injustice that we're facing, this bad judgment. Perhaps we're cutting things off, we're being illogical. It is the King of Swords is the Hierophant, which he's in reverse. So perhaps this is breaking of cycles of the mind, breaking religious cycles of the mind that had to do with carrying these cups, with dragging these strings attached into the choices. And perhaps it's telling you to break the pieces up, perhaps do this collectively or with a team, or perhaps it's telling you to get an outside opinion on these different pieces. Perhaps maybe it's saying, hey, we're cutting all these pieces, we're cutting all these people out, we're coming here in this alone time with the full pieces, we're cutting these 3 pieces out, we're just taking 2 with the full pieces, and we're really taking a look at it from a higher perspective, from this perspective where we're out in the cold. We're looking at this deep inside from every angle. We're looking at the black and white, almost the opposite, almost in his thing. We're doing this divine spirit, but in reverse, it's as if we're a phone call came in. Maybe we're being interrupted. Perhaps that's what it was. And it made me look to the Three of Wands in reverse. So perhaps this King of Swords interrupted or put a block or a stop to how you see your future. Or perhaps this situation got cut and now it's like, oh, I can't see the future for what it is, or there's no possibilities. It's like you're flying high, but you fell low. Now with the Nine of Wands in reverse underneath the Five of Pentacles, it's as if, or the Five of Cups, it's as if this change of you dragging these cups, it's as if we're no longer being in this, okay, I get it. Instead of thinking logically, connect to our heart and not, it's like, don't have any expectations. Don't have any expectations, therefore we can't get hurt either. It's like we're not expecting anything. We're just dragging our strings. And perhaps this is the choice, you know, we're cutting these strings. We're cutting these strings. We're ending these cycles with these others. With the Five of Pentacles, it looks like there's, you know, one thing getting this pushed to this side, one thing getting pushed to this side, and the one thing that's high is catching your attention. And this that's catching your attention is this Nine of Wands. This, I'm no longer a victim. I am the strong, powerful force. I am a victim. I no longer stand on my memory. I stand on love and unity. Perhaps it's something about what we remember or what we forget. You know, the Seven of Cups is a very dreamy card. How about we turn over this last card behind the Seven of Cups? Yes, the other Three of Coins. You know, we have the Three of Coins right over here above the Seven of Swords, and this is the other Three of Coins, the Three of Swords. You see the Three Swords laying down here. It's as if he's finally looking up. Where he's sad and hurt here in the Three of Swords, in reverse, this is this healing. We're leaving this behind. We're finally looking up. And this is what we're leaving behind. We're leaving behind this heartbreak. We're leaving behind this. We're finally looking up to this, no longer making poor judgments like we used to. It's almost as if we meet somebody and we see the lies right away. There's no devil in disguise now. It's like we're reaching in here and really feeling for what we're working with, even if we put it together like this. It's as if this is some kind of healing with us, or perhaps this is some kind of rest, or, you know, this is what we do when we come meditate, be in this peaceful energy. It's as if we break off from these half pieces. You know, these cycles are ending of just getting pieces. It's as if you're really deciding on the whole thing. Perhaps there are two whole things and this got you strapped. This is where we're putting these two whole things, and this Five of Pentacles being out here and this scarcity thing. Perhaps this, like, this loss or this feeling of being left out is what is making you tied up. Like, what do I do? Perhaps, you know, this is how we get out of this. You know, we're no longer in this victim mentality, so we're cutting our cords to all these strings that we still have attached to us, to these old memories, to these previous relationships where, you know, we're illogically thinking, where it messes with our brain, where it creates some kind of mental thing. It cuts off the future, and it's as if we're coming into some kind of new faith, a new religion, a new way to go, a new way to look at the future as, You know, this injustice and these lies are all coming to an end. We're ending these cycles, and we're the one to make this choice. You know, you're the emperor. We have to stick to it, and this is working very hard. And I know you got it in you, Taurus. You know, you know. You know, then you know. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is. I hope it brings you well. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that like, share with a friend. And yeah, if you'd also like to be a member or have a private reading, all that information is also in the description box down below. Thank you. Love you. Bye.